Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Teaching Learning with Purnima once again. And once again I am with you with another video on literature. So today we will learn the poem A Thing of Beauty, which is composed by John Keats. John Keats was an English poet and he was one of the most renowned poets of Romantic era. Poets of this romantic era used to write about nature and human life. For example, William Wordsworth, Shelley, and Keats. Keats was known to create magic through words. He could touch the people's hearts through his beautiful language. And similar thing he has done in this poem, Thing of Beauty. This poem is an excerpt, a part of long poem Endymion. This is a romantic story about Endymion, who was a Greek hero. He only talks about this beauty. Let's begin the poem. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases, it will never pass into nothingness. These lines have become iconic. People quote these lines very often if they want to give the definition of beauty. One more thing I want to tell you, that poet John Keats has written this poem in beautiful sentences, not the poetic phrases. This is created in simple sentences. It's a joy forever, its loveliness increases with all the verbs, proper articles and all. It will never pass into nothingness but will keep a vow quiet for us. So you can very well see that this is composed in lines, but the lines are broken so that he could create rhyming. Forever, never. This line ends here only, increases, but he has started next line also here only, so that he could make the rhyming scheme. This line also ends with nothingness, but again another line has started, so that he could make the rhyming scheme with keep and sleep. So every pair of two lines rhymes with each other. First line with second, third line with fourth, fifth with sixth, and so on. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. A thing which is beautiful, it should give joy forever, eternal joy. It should not give joy one day or 2 days or some days, but it will give you joy all the time, to all the people and in all the generations. That thing is really beautiful. And that is the definition of beauty, according to the poet. A thing which is beautiful all the time, for all the people alike. It's not that कि वो चीज़ कुछ लोगों को पसंद आ रही है, कुछ लोगों को नहीं पसंद आ रही है. Though people have their preferences, but the thing which is really beautiful is beautiful for all, same way and all the time. Its loveliness will increase with the passage of time. This is so ironical. Though physical beauty, it always fades with the passage of time. जब वो नई नई होती है तो ज़्यादा खूबसूरत होती है, पुरानी होने के बाद उसकी खूबसूरती धीरे 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 कम होती जाती है, उसका ग्रेस शाइन कम होती जाती है. But a thing which is really beautiful, its loveliness, its beauty will never fade. On the contrary, it will increase and it will never pass into nothingness. This beauty will never go away, will never vanish. वो कभी गायब ही नहीं होगी उसकी beauty. And that thing is actually really beautiful thing. That is the definition of beauty. It will keep a bower quiet for us. Bower means shady place. A place which is shady. It means a place which is surrounded by trees. That quiet means peaceful. That peaceful, shady place is a beautiful example of real beauty. Such place will always give us joy, eternal joy. And it will give us a sleep which is full of sweet dreams. Means peaceful sleep. ऐसी स्लीप जिसमें आपको खूबसूरत से सपने आएंगे, नॉट द एजिटेटेड और डिस्टर्ब्ड स्लीप. Such beautiful place will give you a beautiful sleep which is full of sweet dreams. Means peaceful, relaxed sleep which will give you rest, relaxation. Eventually it will give you health, because if you are relaxed, if you are peaceful, you are happy. And it will give you quiet breathing. Quiet again means peaceful. Peaceful breathing. Breathing means life, the way of breathing. Relaxed breathing. Relaxed life, which does not have any anxiety. Therefore, on every morrow, morrow means morning. And here actually morning means day. Every morning means every day. That is why, because the nature, shady place which is full of trees, full of greenery, this place is the real example of beauty, and this place will give you relaxed sleep, beautiful dreams, health, and peaceful life. That is why every morning, every day, we are breathing. That is, creating a wreath. Wreath means a garland. And here this wreath is turned into verb, wreathing. That is, making a garland. We are making a garland, which is a flowery band. And here, metaphorically, this flowery band is actually a beautiful bond. A beautiful bond, relation, which binds us, which ties us, which keeps us tied to earth. This beautiful bond that we are creating every day, it keeps us connected to earth. It keeps us bound to earth because of this beautiful nature. This beautiful nature, which is a true example of real beauty, which gives us eternal joy, because of this nature only, we are able to create a beautiful bond with earth. Otherwise, this life is full of depression, hopelessness. That's what the poet wants to tell in the next lines. Spite of despondence. Spite of means in spite of. In spite of despondence. Despondence means hopelessness, depression. In spite of inhuman dearth. Dearth means lack, kami, scarcity, lack of human values. In spite of lack of noble natures, noble people, people with noble qualities, virtues. We have a lack of noble people on earth. In spite of gloomy days, gloomy life, sad life, life which makes us depressed, life which is full of anxiety, depression. That is why we are living gloomy days, sad days on earth. And in spite of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways, unhealthy here means full of despondence, hopelessness, depression. And over darkened ways means dark ways. Dark ways of life means bad और ignoble, गलत तरीके जो सही नहीं है. We are living life in dark ways, bad ways, ignoble ways. We are doing wrong things. We are full of vices, अवगुणों से भरे हुए हैं. So such unhealthy and dark life we are living. That is why our life is gloomy. In spite of all these things, in spite of all this despondence, inhuman dearth, in spite of lack of noble people, gloomy days, dark ways, there is a joy. What is the joy? Nature, made for our searching. In spite of all these things, we are made for our searching. Search of joy. Everyone wants joy. And in spite of all, some shape of beauty. Some shape here means some form, some type of beauty. Some form, any object which is really beautiful, that moves away the pall. This beautiful thing removes all the pall, all the covering of sadness, grief, anxiousness. This beautiful thing, beauty has the power to remove the covering of sadness from our life. But this beauty should be eternal beauty. This beauty should be natural beauty, which is a joy forever. Every time at the end of the year, we always want to go to some green place, some natural place. It can be a hilly area, it can be a lake, it can be a fountain or a mountain. Why? Because it always gives us joy. Whoever is the person, whatever is the place, whatever is the time, it will always give us joy. And that kind of beauty only, that kind of beautiful thing only removes the pall from our life, from our dark spirits, our souls, which are dark. Dark here means sad, which are sad, जो बहुत दुखी हैं, क्योंकि हमारी ज़िंदगी में बहुत दुख है, बहुत कष्ट हैं, problems, difficulties. And these difficulties, problems, we have only created. But when we are in connection, when we are surrounded by beautiful thing, our dark spirits become happy. And now the poet has given the examples of beautiful things, such as sun, moon, trees old and young. The trees may be old, may be young, all the trees are equally beautiful. Sprouting trees, new leaves, and they become a shady boon, a blessing. Shady means beautiful, which gives us shade, which gives us relief, and they are a blessing of God to us. For simple sheep and such are daffodils, with the green world they live in, and clear rills. Again, these are the continued examples of beauty. Sheep and beautiful, daffodils, flower, daffodils are the flowers. With green world means forest or any place which is full of greenery, trees and all. Trees, plants, shrubs, bushes, flowers. So such kind of world is green world. They live in. Simple sheep, which live in the green world. Daffodils, they also live in the green world. And clear rills. Rills means streams, fountains, rivers, that for themselves a cooling covert make. Here this is metaphorically presented as a relief to human beings from their sad life. Beautiful nature, which is full of trees, sheep, daffodils, streams, all these things, they present themselves as a cooling cupboard, as a relief to human beings whose life is dark, sad, unhappy, against the hot season. These things will give us relief, relaxation, joy against the hot season. Here, hot season is also a metaphor for difficult life. In our difficult life, these natural things provide joy, relaxation. The mid forest break. In between the forest, there is fern, bushes of small plants, and these beautiful bushes, they are rich, full of sprinkling fair musk roses. Among these bushes, there is a beautiful bunch of musk rose. Musk rose is a flower which looks like rose, but it is not rose. Fair means beautiful. Blooms means khilna, bloom. Roses are blooming in the bushes, and that is why the bushes become rich, beautiful. And such too is the grandeur of dooms. Not only life-giving nature, but death also can give us joy. Let's see how. The grandeur of dooms. Grandeur means grace. Grace, which is full of grace, which is full of heroism, greatness. And doom means fall or death. Great heroes, they have fought great wars. They have faced death, but they died so bravely that there is a grandeur in their death also. उनकी death में भी grandeur है, because they have died a brave death. And how it is a joy? It's a joy because it inspires us. It inspires us. It teaches us a lesson. It teaches us a lesson. Grandeur of dooms. Great heroes like Caesar, Julius Caesar, Ashoka the Great, who died. Ashoka got wisdom after winning the battle of Kalinga. He lost everything there. And after losing everything there, he learned the lesson of peace. So from their tales, we can learn the lesson. That is why they are grand, they are beautiful, and they give us joy. We have imagined for mighty dead, the dead people who were mighty, who were brave, heroes. These dead people, we have imagined, we have visualized through the tales, through the stories, great epics. We have heard these tales, we have read these tales, and such tales are the source of real joy. They give us joy. They fill our spirits with bravery, inspiration, motivation to do great things. अच्छे काम करने के लिए वो हमें motivate करते हैं. So that is real joy. We can also take the example of martyrs, warriors of freedom struggle. For example, the stories of Subhash Chandra Bose, Chandrasekhar Azad, Bhagat Singh. They fill us with joy, with admiration. They fill our spirit with bravery, respect. So that is how these tales, which are the tale of doom or death or fall or tragedy, they are grand, they are beautiful, and they are the source of eternal joy. उन स्टोरीज को हम कितना बार भी पढ़ते हैं, we feel inspired. And these tales, these stories, are an endless fountain of immortal drink. This is such beautiful metaphor. All the things of beauty are compared to a fountain, which is endless fountain, which will never stop. It will go on flowing forever because these stories will be read by all the generations. So this endless fountain, which provides us immortal drink. Drink means inspiration. वो हमें इंस्पिरेशन दे रहे हैं कुछ अच्छा करने के लिए, to do an act of bravery, noble things. And that is why they serve as endless fountain, source. Fountain is source of eternal joy, immortal drink. Eternal, immortal means जो कभी खत्म नहीं होता. Everlasting inspiration. It will give inspiration to all the people, to all the generations of all the time. And this fountain is being poured unto us, towards us, from heaven's brink. Brink means edge. This fountain is being poured towards us from the edge of heaven. It means God has created these things of beauty. And that is why they are eternal. They are eternal source of joy. And that has been poured unto us from heaven. How it has been poured to us from heaven? Because it is created by God. The beautiful nature has been created for us by God. And this beautiful creation will give us joy, relaxation, relief, health, and satisfaction, contentment forever, which is the definition of real beauty. I hope you have understood the poem. Keep learning with me. In my next video, I will be telling you poetic devices and more important things about the poem.